Hello, welcome to another video. And if it's your first time here, well, welcome. I hope you give this channel a chance. Check out some of my videos and actually try to find some of them that you hear me talking about some different stuff, so you can maybe learn a little bit about me and give me a chance. So if you click that subscribe button, that would be wonderful. It's free, you know. And then if you like my videos, then you can click that little notification bell and go to the top one, and so it's highlighted. That way it'll let you know when I put out a new video if you like what I'm doing. And if it's not your thing, that's okay too. Still, God bless you. I'm glad that you're seeing this, and this is going to go into my nighttime category. And I guess now I'll put it in gear and we're going to get rolling over a couple parking lots over. Oh boy, oh boy. Tell you what, the Lord has me on an amazing path. It's been very hard, but He keeps giving me confirmation that I'm doing the right stuff, I guess. I shouldn't say I guess, I know. But I do get to where I start doubting, you know, wondering if, you know, in the beginning of this, when this new journey started, you know, my mom passed away and stuff, and I had a lot of personal stuff going on in the family and everything. In the beginning, when I could hear God telling me stuff He wanted me to do, and that, I thought I was losing my noodle. You know, and I shared that with my sister. But when I told my sister what God had been saying, what God was saying to me, I told her word for word everything He said, and she got scared. She's like, "What did He say about me?" I'm like, "Well, He didn't say nothing about you, but now you got me wondering, you know, how freaked out you are there, looking pretty scared." So, well, then she ended up getting squirrely on me too. So something was going on somewhere, but it doesn't matter because the good Lord's got it all under control, and there's a reason for it all. He sees everything that's been going on and stuff, and so you're pulling to this one right now. Just in case I decide to go into Old Wally World. I don't think I'm going to go in there tonight. And I've got, where am I at on my level here? Let's put that pen back there. Hey, a pen. Oh, give me this flashlight. I don't even know what happened to the other flashlight. No, I don't know. But it went down here. Yeah, I'm in a pretty good level spot here. Little leaning, little uphill, and a little leaning a little bit to the right, but very, very little. So I'm pretty dang level. And I know the spot pretty well. It reads the same almost every time. Now, if I started leaning one way or another way, then I'd know either the ground was sinking, or I got a tire going low, or a shock or leaf spring or something, you know. Because this spot, I know how it reads the same almost every single time, and I can pull up to where, like this part of this line of the window here, right where the window ends, if I pull it up to where that's like in line with the end of the yellow lines, that sets it up to right where it's at, pretty much, you know. And if I remember correctly, it might have to be a little bit further forward. Like right now, if I go out the back door, there's a drain, because the whole, this part of the parking lot slopes towards that drain. And I think if I open that door, that drain's going to be right by my door. If I go a little bit further forward, then the door's a little past the drain. But it's kind of weird because since it drops down there, well, when my tires are up further, it makes you higher off the ground because of the ground dropping. And then that drain, you can see right through it. So my friend Mandy came to visit me one time when I was in this spot. She's visited me over in a couple of other spots too. But Anyway, so on the way in, she didn't think nothing about it. You know, she walked across the drain deal, and I just had to step up higher to get in because I don't put my step out or nothing, you know. And well, on the way out, well, when you open the door, not only is it a far step down, but then you can see through that graded drain, which really goes down further. So it gives you that vertigo feeling, like whoa. And that's exactly what she did. I jumped out first ahead of her so I could give her a hand, you know, while she's getting out. And she steps out. She's like, whoa, or whatever, when she's seen the drain. And so that's why I jumped out. I got you. She said, no, I can do it on my own. But I shouldn't be burning fuel here. I better shut that off so I ain't burning fuel. Fuel. Yeah, and I'd shut off my radio and I shut off the heater and stuff, because the dash heat, because when I left the library and stopped at Love's, when I got back, when I started back up again, it was like, and it freaked me out. I was like, oh no, you know, I got that adrenaline thing. Like, no, not a problem. I can't afford it. I don't have the money. So then I just paused for a minute, clicked it off, turned the heater fan down to low. I didn't even shut it off at that time, and waited for a second to gather my composure, and then I turned on the key again, did it, and it started, but it was like, you know. I'm gonna try something here. That's flashy. That's really good. Okay. That's a slow flash. We don't want that. Or that. Okay, that's really bright. And is the next one brighter or dimmer? Dimmer, okay. That's what I want. That's the last one before flashlight. Now this is a red. Hey, that is not bad. So what this is, it's going to give me some red look for my nighttime driving. But what I can see is it looks like it's going to light me up just fine if I put it there. It doesn't light up the whole cab too much. And what it is it's a road flare. Better be careful and draw some attention. And then the next one's flashlight on it. So cool beans. So that means if I keep this up here for my night driving, I gotta remember how many clicks that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 8. 9 is the flashlight. So 8 is there, because 7 is brighter. 8 is a little bit dimmer, then it goes to flashlight, because there's like a strobe, a swirly deal on it, like goes in circles like a police light. Then it's got a strobe like a plow truck, and it does SOS. I don't know. But so 8, is that what it said? 8, yeah, 8 is the dim setting, so it goes from 7 to bright, 8 to dim solid, and then 9 is the actual flashlight on it. So, and that actually lights me up fairly good from what I can tell here. I mean, I got the light going on right now, but yeah, that ain't too bad. So I think I might now have a light that I can drive with at night that doesn't bother me too much, because that other red one I had on my other flashlight, it is super bright, and even though it doesn't dilate your eyes because it's red, it was still bright enough to where I didn't feel comfortable with it, because it was lighting up the whole cabin here, you know. I mean, really lit it up bright in here, bright red. So yeah, that one might work good. We'll have to try that one for my nighttime driving once and see what happens. Well, I am in position for the evening. I've been doing a lot of editing and uploading. I had a good day talking with Gary at the library. I feel like he's up to something. He was looking at me very questioning like today, and asking me questions like he's got a plan, something to do with me or something. I don't know what he's thinking. Maybe I'm wrong, but just kind of a feeling I got by the way he's looking at me. So, and we have been talking about meeting and doing some more talking and stuff, but I haven't called him yet. He called me today though, even though we'd exchanged numbers a few months back. That's because I ain't got no income, so I can't afford to just run over to his place. As much as I'd like to spend time talking to him, I gotta watch every drop of gas I have, while I'm looking to get income going. So. But I really enjoy talking to him, and I hope I get to talk to him quite a bit more and do more recording from him, even if it's just audio. It'd be nice to be able to get some video with him too, just because of the history, If he's okay with me filming him. Very smart though, and unless he fades in and out of all-timer, part-timer stuff, because I don't think he's got that. He seems pretty, level-headed or clear-minded and everything. But when I first met him, he seemed a little bit lost. So I don't know if that was just an act to see how I'd treat him or whatever. I don't know, because some people are like that. Some people might not like that, like I'm label on them, but some people aren't sure about other people. And then second time I talked to him, a couple months after the first time I met him, I told him, I said, I'm pretty sure we exchanged numbers. I said, I think you might have a number in your phone. And he did. Well, and today I found out he'd went in his phone and added the library name or whatever in there, and then motorhome. So, because that's how he remembers me, because he didn't remember my name yet, Darren. And so that's what he got in there. So that's how he was able to find my number today to call me when he was at the library. Plus, he's seen my camper out there, so he said he's pretty sure it was me. He said unless there was somebody else that had a camper like me that comes to the same library. So nope, it was me. I said, but I was up late last night. I said, when the library closed, I still had more work to get done. I said, so I stayed. That's why my camper was there. I said, because closer to the spot, closer to the library there, I can pick up the Wi-Fi and I could upload more videos and get more work done. And then I said, I was just tired, and I said, so I didn't get to bed till about 2-3 in the morning. I said, so that's why I was still sleeping in late today, a little bit. I mean, I got up, but I was still laying around. Like I said, I was getting that feeling of, even though I was going to come up here and film the polar plunge stuff or whatever, something just told me to stay there. I could feel it. Something's keeping me there. And then now I know why. Otherwise I wouldn't have been there to talk to Gary and stuff. So it was just God once again confirming that, I'm hearing him pretty well. I guess I'm not losing my noodle. Yay! I still have my noodles. Well, thanks for watching. The old thumbs up if you would. The more the thumbs up, the more people might get a chance to see my videos. And I thank you for watching. If you talk to God, don't forget to tell him I said hi and that I love him. And we'll see you on the next one. God bless you.